Greetings all, Tom from Team Sizzle here, checking in with you. See how your AEP prep is going. And with this, for once, I'm not talking about how well do you know your product, how well do you know the systems, how well do you know your hurdles that you're going to have in the outside world. I mean, think of some of the simple little things that usually don't come up right away, especially if this is your first AEP. Have you filled your medications? Have you got 90-day supplies? Do you have those ready to go so that you're set now through like December? Simple little thing can save you some time. I had a driver's license that was going to expire after 8 years. I went to the DMV, spent an hour and a half on a Saturday morning, not during AAP, got that done, got my license renewed. I am good for another full year. I don't know why mine has to expire in November, but it does. When you look at other things, have you gone grocery shopping yet? Have you gone out and got your water? Have you got your tea? Have you got cough drops, lemon drops, anything, whatever you use to help make your throat more supple on that? Because you're going to be talking 12 hours a day. The tea will help. Cough drops, maybe. Lemon drops, good little thing on that. Have you stocked up on your vitamins? Have you stocked up on your supplements? Have you got your biometric screening done? I mean, seriously, every year in December, after AP, people are scrambling around trying to figure out what they're going to do because they're going to have a surcharge because they didn't get a biometric screening done this year and they'd have to have a penalty next year. Every paycheck for their health insurance. Get it done now. The 3 weeks at the end of the year are not an easy time to get into a doctor to get a physical exam. Even in some of the clinics, it's not easy to get those time frames in because everybody on the planet is trying to do the same thing with it. Have you got, we talked about going to the grocery store. Have you figured out some ideas on meal prep? Things that you can do around the house just to build up some of those things that the non-perishables. Obviously, some of the fruits and vegetables, get them frozen, stock those up, have them ready to go. If you like smoothies, get some of the frozen fruits on them, get some of the frozen vegetables. It's silly not to have that stuff on hand when you can easily get it. And then if you go grocery shopping for some like meats, getting those out, getting those perishable vegetables that don't freeze well. As long as you've got something to fall back on, when you have one of those days where suddenly 3 days worth of overtime and then everybody in the household needs food at the same time, having that larder, that frozen stash, is going to give you enough time to go shopping in a couple of days when it might slow down enough where you don't have the same call volume on it. Take advantage of things like that. One other thing that is worth mentioning on that is take advantage of this time right now. Learn how to do some of the mindfulness, some of the focused piece on it. I mean, simple little app. This is Calm. It's got a breathing exercise on it. You can go in, practice on just inhaling, exhaling, just controlled breathing. It has a twofold advantage, especially in our current world. If you know anybody who's had COVID, having some lung issues, having some shortness of breath, this is a good way to train your body to get yourself back up to speed. Plus, you're getting the mindfulness on the side. So it's really a twofold experience with it. For things like mindfulness, a couple things to keep in mind. Number one, try to do it every day. Every day, as much as humanly possible, but don't kick yourself if you miss a couple of days. And by day, normally they're referring to morning because that's when people are more receptive to some of that. So it's worthwhile trying to do it during the morning if you can. Try to find a space. I love doing it outdoors myself, but obviously in Wisconsin, that's not going to work as we get into winter on that. Just this morning, it was raining, miserable. So I'm in the pink room right now and closed the door, kept out the cats, kept out the kid, kept out the wife, just myself, spending 5-10 minutes focusing on breathing, focusing on myself, and just relaxing. It's worth the weight in gold. Happy AP, and I hope some of these tips work for you.